everybody, happy virtual convention day. Hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. My name is Cherry and I've been with Juice Plus for a year and a half and I work in the business development team. Today I'm here to introduce you to the How to Build and Maintain Your Business panel with all these lovely ladies. So one of the ladies that we have here with us today is Luce Hawkins, who's an NMD in the business. She's been with Juice Plus for nearly 5 years and she moved to the UK from Australia in 2019 while running for NMD.
Hi guys.
Hi. Also with us today is Shannon McCartney, SSC, mum of 2 and fitness instructor. She'll be celebrating her 5 years in December this year.
Hi guys.
Hello. Also with us today is Charlotte Cornish. She is an SSC in the business and she joined back in September 2018.
Hi.
Hello. Also, I'd like to introduce to you Francesca Jenkins, who's an SC in the business. She will be celebrating her 7 years in September. She took a little bit of time out to focus on her degree, but got back into focusing on Juice Plus back in 2018.
Hi everyone.
Hello. And lastly, I'd like to introduce Sabrina Jackson, SSC from Ireland. She's a stay-at-home mum of 2 and she's celebrating her 1 year this month.
Hi everyone.
Hello. Thank you everybody for taking the time out to join this panel today. I'm going to be asking some questions to you all and yeah, going to get lots of different perspectives on lots of different information. So my first question today, this is on customer care. So we all know that customer care is really important for the Juice Plus business. What I want to know is what your best practices are for customer care. How do you encourage repeat custom? Firstly, I'd like to hear from Shannon on this.
Hello guys. Yeah, so in January we opened a brand new customer support page full of brand new clients and a new theme to it. Something that we've done in particular that has been really good is every single Sunday we put out a set schedule for content that's going to be in that page. So our whole theme right now is healthy body, healthy mind. So every Sunday we'll upload a schedule. On that schedule will be things like yoga videos, mindset. We will even do things like Deb's cooking on a Wednesday. So clients have the chance to get ingredients ready and they all cook along. I myself as a fitness instructor do Sweat with Shannon's. Clients actively get involved with that. We go live and they love getting involved with that. So really having that set schedule and content in there makes that experience as a customer just so much better. Something else that we do as well that has worked so well is we do client of the month. Now this can be anyone from anyone making progress towards a goal or overcoming something like a confidence barrier. Us as uplines will select someone and we'll send them a nice little gift, just kind of like cheering them on. And one other thing that we massively do as well, we're all about that support page and making it as best as we can. We are so key on engaging in there, so never leaving a post unread, always commenting and engaging with our clients, but creating a real community in there, especially with the video schedules, has made such a difference.
Amazing, that all sounds brilliant, Shannon. Thank you so much for sharing. I'd also like to hear from Charlotte. What are your best practices for customer care?
Hi everyone. So I would say definitely focus on building relationships. Don't just message someone every now and then saying, hey babe, how are you getting on with your plan? Because that will go stale very quickly. I'll find out what people do for work. I'll ask about their kids, what they've been up to for their birthdays. I'll really try to build a relationship with them because that means I'll get repeat custom, they'll remain loyal, and a lot of the time people then go on to keep upgrading their plans. Within our client group, we also try to make it really interactive. So for example, we'll encourage our clients to post their TikToks, for example, on like a TikTok Tuesday, and just make it really fun.
Brilliant, thank you so much for sharing. As we can see, customer care is very important. I hope you have all learned something from the lovely Shannon and Charlotte. My second question is about duplication. We all know that duplication is key for a successful business. So how do you duplicate? What are your top tips on getting your team to sponsor more people? And this question, I would like Charlotte to answer, please.
Team to sponsor new people, always lead from the front. I'm really passionate about this. I never ask my team to do something that I'm not already doing myself. I aim to be the top of my PMD's leaderboard for recruitment every single month, if not on the company leaderboard, and that inspires my team. Also really help them identify their tribe, because it will be so much easier for them to bring on new teamies if they know exactly who their tribe is, because they'll be able to relate to them.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Charlotte. So my next question is, how do you use social media to build your Juice Plus business? How do you use it to attract potential teamies, potential customers? Francesca, would you be able to share and answer that question first for me?
Sure. So hi guys. So the main social media platforms that I use are Instagram and Facebook. For attracting customers, what I personally do is literally just show up every day, being a product of the product, living the mission, and just sharing my healthy journey with people. On my stories, my posts, I always make sure I'm in them, I'm with the products, so that I'm sharing my journey, showing people that I genuinely use the products every single day and show how they are helping me. I think that's really, really important, rather than just posting a nice picture of a shake from Pinterest, for example. For me personally, I find having me in the post and showing me being genuine really works well. Then for teamies, I'd say that I focus on the flexibility of the business. I work full time and I'm not afraid to show that in my posts. So I'll be in London on my lunch break or on my commute home, posting pictures of me on my phone saying, got my pocket business with me. And I think that really is attractive for my tribe, because I'm reaching out to other girls who work full time but want to build an amazing side income. So yeah, I think that really works well for me and my tribe.
Amazing. Thank you, Francesca. Completely agree with being a product of the product, and of course being yourself. And obviously by being yourself, you're going to attract people that are like-minded to you. Thank you so much. And Charlotte, I'd love to hear from you on how you use social media to build your business.
So in terms of customers, really show how the products fit into your everyday life. So for me, I'll show how I can quickly make a shake for work and take it with me, or make an uplift before I go to the gym, and then people can really see how the products will fit into their daily routine. And when it comes to teamies, show your life, show your personality, share your journey. So I will share my successes, other people's successes, right from small things to massive things, and create content that's really going to attract your tribe. So I will keep mine young, fresh, exciting. If you're getting engaged, saving for a house, getting married, share it on social media, because people will be really able to relate to that.
Brilliant. I completely agree. I think it's important to share your Juice Plus journey, as well as obviously putting in snippets of you using the product and how to use the product. That's the perfect balance. Thank you so much for sharing. That was great. My next question, question number 4, is about how do you manage your Juice Plus business around your job or kids or other commitments? Luce, would you like to share your thoughts on this?
Of course. Hi, everybody. So I am a mum to 2 kids under 2. So I have a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old. And one thing I do know is that kids are unpredictable and business is unpredictable. So my biggest piece of advice to any mums listening out there is create a routine that is flexible. Make sure that you can chop and change things throughout your day to suit whatever is going on. For example, I have a DMO, a daily method of operation. They're my high-paying activities. I make sure every single one of those things is done for me by the end of the day when I go to bed. If we're just having a crazy day and I haven't managed to do everything, I can fit that DMO in 1 hour before bedtime. The next thing is Zooms. I usually arrange them for nap times, but I know that if that nap time isn't going ahead, or everything is just crazy, that people know that I'm going to have to reschedule. Things are going to have to be moved. And finally, know that you do not have to be on your phone 24/7. If you get a message, it can wait. Make sure that you're looking after your family and yourself first, and then business second.
Amazing. Some great tips there. And I completely agree. You need to look after you and your family first. It's all about taking care of yourself, because you need to be 100% for your team. So thank you so much for sharing. Francesca, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yeah, sure. So I actually work full-time in a really busy job in London, and until September last year I was also studying for my master's degree part-time, and I actually hit SC the month before like my final dissertation was due, so it's totally doable to do your Juice Plus business alongside like a really hectic routine. And so I would say for me, planning and scheduling is literally key. I will map out my entire week, so break down every single day, working out when I'm working, when I can do Juice Plus, when I can do my fitness, when I can have me time. I schedule it all out so that it's clear and something for me to follow. And linked to that, I also have a DMO, so like Lou said. But for me, I literally keep it super, super simple. Like Lou said, have the key income producing activities on it, because the main thing in this business is being consistent. So you need to work out what you can actually physically do in a day and stick to it. So if it's simple, it doesn't matter. If it works for you, that's fine. You just got to keep it consistent. And in our team, we actually do power hours. So in the morning, we all get on a Zoom together and we go through our DMO in an hour, which literally works so well for me because I can crack out my DMO in the morning before work, and then I can just do posting, getting back to messages, etc. throughout the rest of the day. So that works really, really well. And something else I do is also content days. So at the weekends, I'll take loads of pictures, I'll go out somewhere, get loads of content so that I actually have loads of pictures in my phone ready to use throughout the week. Because if you're on a tight schedule, the last thing you want to do is waste time thinking, oh my God, what am I going to post today? Like, have something ready in your phone so you can you're good to go. So yeah, they're kind of my top tips really.
Thank you so much for sharing. You sound very organised, and I think we can all take a leaf out of your book for sure in terms of organisational tips. Thank you so, so much.
You're welcome.
And Sabrina, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yeah, hi everyone. So basically I am a stay-at-home mom to two little girls. So I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. So I have quite a busy lifestyle at home. So basically what I do, I actually do 15-minute slots throughout my day. So I actually set a timer on my phone and I do 15 minutes work throughout the day. And that works really well for me. You know, if Amber has got, like my 1-year-old goes to sleep and my 4-year-old's awake, my 4-year-old, I actually give her chores to do. And she does her chores while Mommy sits down to work. And she understands, you know, what my work is now. And I actually get them involved in my stories as well. So my 4-year-old, you know, come on each morning and share her products in the morning. And also I'd get them involved in my lives as well. And basically then when they go down to sleep at 8 o'clock at night, myself and my husband do this business together, and we sit down and we work from 8 to 10:30 every single night. We do our blitzes then, we do our calls, we do our look after our customers, and we do everything then at night when they're asleep.
Amazing. Sounds great. Thank you for sharing. And you know, you all sound like absolute Wonder Women. I know everybody on this panel is a Wonder Woman, fitting their Juice Plus business around kids, full-time job, other commitments. So yeah, massive, massive congratulations to all of you on being so successful while having to manage other things in your life. Really, really do take my hat off to you all. So question number 5 is, how do you train new starters? So how are you getting new teenies to make their first order, place their first order, and how are you getting them to their first promotion? And I'd like to hear from Shannon on this question, please.
Yeah, of course. So we've been really successful in this, and I think the number one thing is we have a brand new, super easy simple duplicatable system for this that we started in January. So everyone on the team, when they get a new team member, can just copy it and repeat, and I think that's key. So we always start off with the welcome post. Whoever's team member it is, they're sure to tag the whole team. Reason being because we want that person to feel welcome and they have a chance to get to know the team, stalk profiles for a bit of inspo. So that's really important. Something else we all do as well is we make sure to have kind of a 10 to 15 minute phone call with that person. Now, I make sure that this is solely about that person, nothing to do with me or the product. It needs to be about their goals, why they've joined the business, and the basics, like do they know where the training page is and do they know how to get on a Zoom call. After that, we have a brand new training page, and literally anything this person will need is on that page. So we have albums full of post examples, you know, booster results, product pictures. There's so much on there. One thing in particular is a new starter call that I pre-recorded, which just goes over the basics, such as your products, your first promotion, how to hit it, you know, that sort of thing. I'm always sure to get someone tagged in that straight away, so they've got some sort of information. The next thing we kind of do is I get them to understand where their first 3 orders are going to come from. And generally for me, that is their own order, so they're a product of the product, from a family member or a friend, and also social media. So they've got kind of an idea of where orders are going to come from. After that, it's just a case of holding their hand, and I think you really do have to do that with new team members. Try not to get frustrated if they miss that first call or even the second Zoom call. Just hold their hand and remind them, hey, there's a call tonight, like, let's make sure you get on, and they will eventually get on. So it's just about supporting them, and like I say, from that group, they've got everything they can possibly need.
Amazing. Thank you so much. It sounds like you've got lots of training tools available for your new starters, which is brilliant. I'd also love to hear from Sabrina. What are your thoughts on training new starters?
Yeah, so what we actually do first is we set up their profile to look good. So, you know, a nice profile picture of them smiling and a nice cover photo and a bio as well. We have our first, second and third template posts that we'll get them to put up. We have also typed up a getting started pack for each new teamie that joins. So now it explains the products, the points, the price, everything is included in that. So we give them that to like study through basically. And we'll then also do a getting started call. So we do a getting started call to basically get to know our new teamie and what they want and what their goal and vision is with this business, you know. So we'd be able to help them and guide them in the right direction. And we also go through a bit of product knowledge on that as well on that Zoom call. And then what we also do is we get our new teamie to do a short little video. It's kind of, you know, to get them to step outside their comfort zone, because that's what this business is really about, you know. So we get them to do that first step, and we get them to do roughly a minute video if they've been on the products, to tell us their benefits from being on the products, or if they're not on the products, why they started this journey and why they're excited to go ahead. So we get them to do that short video to create more interest on their page. And then we set up a launch. So I do a private event on every new teamie's page. We'll also put that video into the launch, and I go live in the launch. It's basically, you know, opening up their shop, and I explain the products and what they've done for me.
Brilliant. Absolutely amazing tips. Thank you so much for sharing, Sabrina. And then last but not least, question number 6. And this question is for you, Luce. How do you manage your team when you have teamies in different countries?
Yeah, good question. So when I was actually running for NMD last year, we were also moving our life from Australia back to the UK. So not only were we sort of juggling that, I was also juggling 2 massively different time zones. There's about an 8-hour time difference and 10-hour time difference, depending on where you are in Australia. And so when running for NMD, there was some late nights, there was some early mornings, but that doesn't happen all the time. So now, when I'm back in the UK, I make sure that, number 1, all my team are in different group chats depending on what country they're in. So we have Australia, Dubai, UK and America. So they all get to know each other in a group chat, and they can reach out and get some advice when I'm asleep, basically. I also make sure that I tap them into an upline or a leader that's in our business in that country, so that they know who to go to if they really are, you know, struggling with something or need a question answered. We also do Zoom calls, so I make sure that my Zoom calls are always at a lunchtime in the UK, so it hits every single time zone that we're in. I make sure they're always recorded, and then those recordings go into unit section of our team page, so everybody has access to it. Because, you know, one thing that some people do, you know, if they're not around or they're not awake or the time difference is really, really difficult, we don't want them to miss out. So we want to make sure that we've got everything there ready to go. And then finally, I personally make sure that I am brushed up on that country's marketing plans, who I need to contact. I've introduced myself to their head office so I can make sure that we can, you know, deal with any issues or any customers problems really simply and really easily.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Luce. I'm sure everyone watching has taken a lot of information from that. So thank you so much. And that actually brings us to the end of my questions. Before I go, and before we all go, I would like to say a massive thank you to these inspiring ladies. Thank you so much for taking the time to share your pearls of wisdom and share how you have managed to build and maintain your Juice Plus businesses. I think everyone at home that's watching, if you would love to give these ladies a round of applause. Woo! I know that they can't hear you, but I'm sure we can imagine you all clapping your hands at home. I hope you're all enjoying this virtual convention. I know it's something a little bit different, but I'm so glad that we were still able to come together today and share everyone's top tips, best practices, and just celebrate Juice Plus. So everybody, please take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful day. Bye now.